Democrats can't figure it out. Someone has. And that's Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida, who joins me now. Governor, thanks for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, Dan.
Merry Christmas, sir. So, Governor, I got coronavirus not that long ago, about 6 weeks ago. It was a particularly nasty case, and I've got to say, I've been eager to get you on the show. You have this incredible system down here. You have a state website where you can go to get antibodies. You punch in a few questions. It took me about 5 minutes. You get an appointment. I went to Palm Beach, got the antibodies. I was better. I can't speak for anyone else, Governor, but I was better in 24 hours. I didn't even miss a day of work on Monday. A simple question for you. Why aren't other governors around the country replicating this really effective strategy that worked for me? It couldn't have been easier.
Well, unfortunately, Dan, I think from on high, starting with people like Dr. Fauci, they have really shied away from talking about any type of treatment of COVID-19. And they are constantly talking about vaccinations. But I think, as you know, many people who have been vaccinated are getting infected, and we service at our monoclonal sites. The vast majority of people who get treatment are high-risk people who have been vaccinated. But I think people like Dr. Fauci think if you talk about treatments, then some people may say, well, then I won't get vaccinated. I'll just get a treatment if I get it. And they really want to control people's behavior. So when we saw people that were being hospitalized this summer, basically being told to go home and hope you don't get sick, when we knew we had effective treatments out there, we felt the responsibility to fill that void. What we ended up doing is, yes, increasing access to it, but really just raising awareness of it. A lot of people didn't even know this was even something that was available, and so we were able to keep tens of thousands of people out of the hospital and no doubt save thousands of lives. This was during the summer when the South had the Delta wave. What I would have done in these other states is had these sites ready for when the winter wave hit in the northern states, because we know that this virus moves in a seasonal and regional pattern.
Governor, I want to applaud you. I mean, my wife went down. She didn't even have coronavirus, but was exposed through me. Again, antibodies like that, she never got it. I mean, it really is an amazing system you have here. Now, my follow-up question is, did you warn the Biden administration that the rest of the country was going to get a wave up in the northern states like we had in the South, given that winter obviously was coming and people were going to be indoors like they are in the summer down south? And if you did, what was their response? They had to know this was going to happen.
Well, one of the things we had to fight with them on is they've cut our monoclonal antibodies to the state of Florida. And I think that they did that because I think deep down they knew that this was something that could happen in these northern states. And so I actually had to go out and do a separate deal with one of the companies that's produced a new monoclonal to bridge the gap. We're now in a situation where we have to fight tooth and nail just to get the monoclonals. And so I understand maybe being a little shorthanded this summer when people weren't necessarily anticipating big waves, but I think we know we're going to see these waves, and so they should not be running out of monoclonal antibody treatments. This is something that everyone knew was going to be something that was needed.
I called Princeton, New Jersey. I called St. Mary's Hospital in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, because my brother has it. Breakthrough case. My other brother has it. It's terrible. And there are no therapeutics. He's had it for 13 straight days. Can't see his family for Christmas. And thanks, thanks a lot. Thanks for not being prepared. When I was a Boy Scout, we had one motto. There's a motto for the Boy Scouts. Be prepared.